Yeah. That the seating position is a big thing as well. Like also your strap length and everything. Yo, no, I had a bunch of problems as well when I was practicing a certain way. I would have my shoulder blade like daar. Hy sal nogal seer word na rukkie. Ook op Sondag as my strappe bietjie te hoog is, dan trek jy so terug en dan is jy in 'n tense state. Die hele ding van dit is mos jy wil in jou natuurlike posisie wees. Jou lyf hou nie van weerstand nie. So jy wil eintlik so natuurlik as moontlik wees, maar is nie altyd moontlik nie, want jy moet mos party goed 'n bietjie doen. So ja. Hierdie is die heel gemaklikste vir my, maar hy maak net my been aan die slaap. Want die bloed vloei nie so lekker as ek so is nie, maar ja. But yeah, no, definitely finding yourself a comfortable way to play and to practice as well just is a very, very important thing. Rabea Masad, I've also got his archetype. Let me actually check all the ones I have. I have quite a few. I've got the Tim Henson one, Gojira, then the Rabea Masad one, and then the Petrucci, and then most recently the Fortin Nameless X. That one is like exclusive for metal, but it's like probably the best one for really heavy stuff. But yeah, I think the Petrucci one is the best all-rounder, I think, really by far. And the Pliny one has really, really nice lead tones. Like, yo, it's beautiful. Really nice lead tones. So might be getting that one next. But you can test all of them out with free, I think it's 15-day trials or something. I think it's something like that. But like, yeah, you can test them free, uninhibited. Any of the archetypes, any of the neural DSP stuff. So it really helps you actually hear what it's going to sound like before you buy it. So, yo, no, definitely test them out. It's incredible. A lot of people really like the Nolly, the archetype Nolly. For me, like, it's really, really good, but there's a really specific sound that I want, and that one didn't quite get it for me. Like, it comes close to the best of the Rabea and the Nameless X and the Petrucci, but it doesn't quite beat them. It stacks up nicely against each of them and has more, it's more complete in and of itself, but like it doesn't peak above any of the other ones, in my opinion. Everyone loves the Nolly. Like, it's incredible. I mean, it's everything from Neural DSP is incredible, but yeah, I don't have the Nolly yet. Still, the others are more suited for me. Hierdie been van my. Yes, there's blood flowing my leg. Ish. What's up, Rambo? Good to see you again. Oh, but it's late. It's late that side, isn't it? It's like probably 12 a.m. now, isn't it? Yeah. Actually, I need to check yours out because by the time you stream, I can also watch. I'll also just check yours out. Oh, you're playing PUBG. Cool. Nice. Yes, I played PUBG a few years ago, but yeah, people have just gotten so good, so it's difficult to really enjoy it. People are just way too good. The practice is, it's like, yeah, struggling with some stuff, but at least progress. Like, it's nice watching my older live streams, seeing the progress, so it's like much better now. It's actually, practice is going very well, progress as well, but it's a little bit irritating because I'm making silly mistakes. PUBG, FC Mobile, others. Yeah. What notes do you practice? Right now I'm busy practicing this pentatonic cascade from a guy by the name of Eric Johnson. He is, he's incredible when it comes to sort of groups of 5. So like I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you sort of start the sequence over again. So like 1. So it's in groups of 5. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that just makes it so ridiculous on my brain, because it's like, it's not an even number. It really is such a strange number. We like to count even numbers, so like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. But now you're adding a 5 into it, which just throws everything off. It like sort of tilts the bar in a certain way. Yeah, that's the pattern. So the pattern is like you have your pentatonic scale, and then he just goes down the pentatonic scale, but just he goes he jumps back up a few notes every after every group of 5. So that's the whole difficult part. So if I take my minor pentatonic scale, just so every so it goes like on the first 4 frets. Okay, so let's check. So like so it goes, let's say on the first 4 frets, well, first 3 frets is also fine. So like so he sort of rolls his finger every time he I'm unable to get, sorry, let me put it like this. So you start on the 3rd fret of the high E string, so and then you pick up for open string, and then you go on the B string, 3, and then open, and then open again, and then G on the 2, and then you jump up back to the 3 on the B string, and then open string again, and then 2 on the G, and then open G, and then 2 on the D, and then again you jump again to the 2 on the G, and then open, and then 2 on the D, and then open, and then 2 on the A, and then you start again with the D on the 2. So the minor pentatonic scale, if you could just take that, so simple enough, but now you descend it, so descend the first 5 notes, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you go up a perfect 4th. You start your sequence over a perfect 4th up. So perfect 4th is just so there. So it'll be 2nd fret G string, and then 3rd fret B string will be a perfect 4th. So and then because of the way the guitar is tuned, your perfect 4th below the D string will be directly below on the G string. So then you sort of roll your finger. I'll use my middle finger to play both in the 2nd fret. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, like that. It's a really difficult thing to wrap your head around because it's so unconventional, but Eric Johnson does this everywhere. In like every single solo he has some sort of it's such a thing he does. People refer to it as the pentatonic cascade. Oh no problem for disturbing me. It's always nice for me to be able to answer these sorts of questions because I find it so interesting. So I'm very glad other people can also nerd out with me. yeah, Eric Johnson. Yeah. Check out his song Cliffs of Dover. That's the song I'm pretty much practicing now. I've been wanting to play that song since I first started guitar in 2009. But yeah, it's just always felt so far out of reach. So I'd love to be able to play that this year. Because my challenge for last year was this other song that took me 12 years to be able to play. So now it'll be nice to be able to play this one by the end of this year. But it needs some work. It's like it just starts. And then the thing I've been practicing the past week. And then he does this hybrid picking thing. And it's so crazy. Yeah. No, I'm definitely working on that. It's just difficult to balance my real job and all the YouTube stuff, but it'll be nice to be able to make all these lessons. I have like an entire curriculum planned for beginners specifically because, yeah, as you say, there's so much confusing lessons on YouTube. Everyone has their own approach to teaching certain topics and things, and it's not always the easiest thing to grasp if you don't have like an entire background to back you up. So yeah, no, I'm definitely working on it. I would love to do much or many lessons. So long lessons people do not watch till, and yeah, exactly, yeah. So I don't want to make it too long. What? Let me somewhere hear from you. What would be too long? Like how long would too long be? Because you also want to dive into the lesson or the topic properly, but you don't want to now make it an hour-long lesson. So like, what sort of time range do you think would be applicable? Yeah, people don't know. Yeah, today's world is just very fast. There's very little time for really anything. There's just, we are overstimulated. Oh, more than 30 minutes. No, I think it'll definitely be much shorter than that. I'm thinking of like 15 minutes. Like I was thinking of dividing each lesson into 15 minutes, and then it'll just make a lot of sense. Like I think I was actually planning on making it in 4 different sections. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I wrote that all down in my documents and stuff. Yeah. Bits like that. Yeah, just take like one topic and then just break it up into 4 different sections. And yeah, no, then it'll be easy to understand, because I also don't want to overwhelm people with too much information. That is just so crazy. I mean, there's already so much great information out there. I don't want to now be redundant. I don't want to just do what everyone else is doing. I do have in my opinion, a unique way of looking at this instrument, because I don't see myself really as talented in the conventional sense. I feel like everything that I've learned here was very analytical and methodical and structured. That yeah, if I can do it, I think everyone else can also do it. No, I don't come from a musical family, so my wife, on the other hand, they are all musical. Like she does piano professionally, so yeah, like I'm trying to catch up a little bit. No, I just play guitar. It's more of a hobby, but I do play at my local church every Sunday, and yeah, I also give lessons after hours and everything. But now I do have a day job from 8 to 5 every day. So yeah, but everything I make with my guitar lessons and stuff is just extra, and just put it towards me and my wife for when we want to eventually buy a house. Yeah, we're busy renting here, so we're newlyweds. I think like I should really know this by now, but I think it's about 2 months. Got married 2 months ago, so yeah, we're looking forward to eventually buying a house here. So yeah, everything I make from guitar goes towards that pretty much. So yeah, no, it's very exciting. Thank you. Yeah. But yeah, I don't think I'm actually going to practice much longer now. Um, I've got in what I needed to do. Anything else is just a bonus. Yeah. Biggest thing for me is just consistency. Like if I practice 20 minutes a day, that's more than enough. Right now we're going on 37 minutes, so I've already paid my rent for this vessel of a musician, so to speak. So yeah, I have practiced exactly what I wanted to practice today, and yeah, tomorrow I'm going to practice again. And the main thing is just consistency. I don't want to miss a day, because then my skills sort of wane quite quickly. It's kind of like standing on a treadmill. Like if you don't move, it's crazy. Like if you don't keep moving forward, you just move backwards. Yeah, 1 hour. Oh, yeah. Like I've done that. Where I practiced hours every single day. But the same as you just said, like in the wrong direction. It really doesn't help that you put in all this effort, but it's in the wrong direction. That's exactly what I want to do with my lessons as well. I want to make sure that people practice correctly. That you aren't now wasting your time because that's so frustrating. Like you can do something over and over and over again and fool yourself into thinking that you're getting better or that you'll somehow eventually reap the rewards. But it's an unfortunate lie. We tend to tell ourselves when we practice. So you must really just focus on exactly what you want to achieve, and there's many things you can do in order to improve. But yeah, there's a big difference between being busy and being productive. So you're in the same place as you were a year back. Yeah, that's a slump that so many of us fall into. It really sucks when you get into that feeling. But what I've found to work for me, and many of my students and most of the people I speak to, um, yeah, you sort of just need to find these small wins. You need to find these little things that you can easily achieve, and then it sort of pushes you towards the next thing. My biggest mistake was setting my goals too high. Like it's a thing we sort of get into. Like you should set your goal here so that if you fall short, you're at least here. But I mean, I'm not falling short here. I'm falling short here. So I started setting my goals a bit lower and doing things that might not seem um, productive. Like one thing I stopped doing was structuring my practice in a sense where it's like 5 minutes warm up, and then 5 minutes I'm going to do scales, 5 minutes chords, and then 5 minutes alternate picking, 5 minutes this. That doesn't work for me. And I watched Tom Quayle speak about this exact thing as well, and I'm glad he is in, well, or rather, I'm in the same boat as he is, where that just isn't an effective way of practicing. So what I found that what works is you start with a rhythm section of a specific song, and you ignore the lead parts and everything. Just start with the rhythm section, learn the chords of the song, and practice only that song. Don't practice any other exercises. Don't worry about any other special chords or anything. Literally just learn that thing. Focus on that thing. I did that for 100 days last year, and it was just such a game changer. One lie we sort of tend to tell ourselves is that, let's say, all our skills are here. So this is alternate picking, chords, theory, everything else. Everything's just flatlined. And if I pull one up, you sort of feel like you have to pull this one up a little bit, and then this one, and then this one, and then this one, and this one. Otherwise, you're going to be not a well-rounded player. But I found that to be untrue. Like, it feels like every time I pull one up, all of them are connected and they sort of come up together, not at the same rate as the one that I'm focusing on, but everything else sort of gets pulled up as well. So I've found that focusing on just one song or one part of a song makes it so much more enjoyable, so much more rewarding, and yeah, you'll be happy when you play first song of your life. Oh man, yeah, that is quite a win. But yeah, just find something, find a song you like that's not too complicated. You don't have to already play the most complex song or anything. You really don't. That'll come with time. But if you can find something that's easy, and then learn it and play it and enjoy it, then you can definitely develop as a musician much quicker than aiming this high will get you. So I think that's the best piece of advice I can give you. Just push through. Like, the first year is extremely exciting because it's now something new, and then it's like super fun, and you highly motivated. But then by year two, if, as you say now, if you haven't really um, learned anything, or you don't feel like you've developed, then it's sort of really discouraging, and then people just tend to give up and just put it away and be like, yeah, maybe this isn't for me. Maybe I'm not talented. Maybe I'm not gifted enough, or any of that stuff. And to me, that's just lies. It's just copium. I think everyone is capable of playing this instrument. Everyone is capable. It's just you need to practice it and approach it in the right way. If you don't do that, you will be practicing, but you'll be wasting your time. So it's a bit suckish. At least I like to learn one new thing in a week. Yeah. That does at least keep you engaged, because then you it's like, yeah. I also like to do that. Just learn a bunch of random stuff. I think what I learned last week, or the first time I've ever heard of it, is called Travis picking. It's something people use in like bluegrass and sort of country music. But I've never heard of this, and I've been playing since 2009. So I was like, what? That's so insane. And then I dove into that a bit, and yeah. Let me quickly check Sapphire by Ed Sheeran. Don't think I've heard that before. Let me have a listen. Yeah, that's exactly right, Rambo. Yeah. Quickly check Sapphire. It's really not much guitar parts in it. It's more just. But yeah, cool. Free time study. Old Hindi Bollywood songs. Try something on stream. Yeah, no, that'll be cool. I'll definitely have a look at that. Yeah. Old Hindi Bollywood songs. Definitely, man. I'll check that out. Sweet. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get some rest. I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. And yeah, Rambo, you need to get some sleep. It's very late. Rest well, man. Check you guys tomorrow. Okay, nearly Amber part. Let me just save this, just so that I have it. Okay, I'll check that one out. Cool. Cheers, everyone.